This episode explores historical, cultural, and philosophical perspectives for educational purposes. The interpretations and opinions expressed are based on academic and historical research and are not intended to represent or criticize any modern government, individual, or belief system.
So, what exactly is the idea of India? Is it some ancient civilization, a modern nation-state, or maybe it's a future ambition? It's a huge question, one that stretches back thousands of years. Today, we're going to try and trace that idea, all the way from its deepest roots to its boldest dreams. Our journey actually starts here, on an island, just an hour's ferry ride from Mumbai, at the Elephanta Caves. I mean, look at this, carved over 1,500 years ago. This place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's this powerful physical testament to an enduring culture. It's a great reminder that long before any modern map was ever drawn, an idea of India was already being etched into solid stone. All right, so here's our roadmap. We'll kick things off with the ancient intellectual foundations. Then we'll move to the incredible moral force behind the freedom struggle, confront the trauma of partition, see how a modern identity is being forged today, and finally, we'll look ahead to the vision for 2047. Okay, let's dive right into that first chapter. We're going to explore these ancient systems of knowledge that didn't just shape a place on the map, but a really profound way of thinking that, still resonates today. The foundation of this whole intellectual tradition was built on concepts like Brahmacharya. Now, this wasn't just about, self-denial. It was a deep, deep commitment to a disciplined life of learning. It created a culture where knowledge itself was sacred, a pursuit that demanded your total dedication. And this dedication to knowledge, well, it produced some absolutely incredible results. Take this number. This isn't from a modern computer or calculator. This remarkably accurate value for pi was calculated by the Indian mathematician Aryabhata over 1,500 years ago. Just think about that for a second.
And get this, it wasn't just a one-off stroke of genius. Aryabhata also correctly argued that the Earth spins on its axis, which was a revolutionary idea for his time. He did foundational work on the concept of zero, and he gave scientific, not mythical, explanations for eclipses. This was, for real, a golden age of reason and discovery.
So here's the crucial point, right? This ancient knowledge isn't just some historical curiosity. It's part of what scholars today call cultural continuity. It's a thread that connects the past to the present, and it's this deep intellectual and moral heritage that would be put to the ultimate test in the forge of the 20th century. This intellectual and moral heritage, it really became the foundation for the struggle for independence. When faced with the unbelievable might of an empire, India had to innovate. It had to forge a new kind of weapon, one not of metal, but of morality. And Mahatma Gandhi was super clear about this. He worried that the term passive resistance sounded weak, He much preferred Satyagraha, or soul force, because this was an active, powerful assertion of truth and moral courage against injustice. It wasn't about doing nothing. It was about doing something profoundly different. And what's so fascinating was that this powerful idea wasn't even born in India. It was developed and tested for years in South Africa. From protesting discriminatory laws back in 1906 to facing arrest in 1907 to creating entire communities like Tolstoy Farm to support the movement, this whole philosophy was hardened through real-world struggle. And this distinction, it's everything. It's the whole ballgame. Gandhi argued that passive resistance, well, it could be a tactic of the weak, maybe even fueled by hatred, but Satyagraha, soul force, that was a weapon of the spiritually strong, and it was completely incompatible with hatred. One is just a political strategy, the other is a whole way of life. But this unique path to freedom, it led to a moment of intense paradox. The birth of modern India, its greatest triumph, was at the exact same time the moment of its deepest, most painful trauma. This sentence right here from the official report that divided the province of Punjab, it has to be one of the greatest understatements in all of history. Behind that dry, bureaucratic language of the Radcliffe Award was an almost impossible task with absolutely catastrophic human consequences. So what did that mean on the ground? Well, these were the stubborn geographical facts the Boundary Commission was up against. Vital canal systems, designed to work as one single unit, were just chopped in two. Road and rail networks that had been integrated for decades were suddenly severed. And historic cities, places with deep, shared histories, found themselves on opposite sides of a new arbitrary line. The very geography of life was just torn apart.
So, out of that tragedy, a truly monumental task began. I mean, how do you even start to take these fractured pieces and build a coherent, unified, modern nation?
Well, one of the most powerful answers has been democracy. Just look at these voter turnout numbers from only the first phase of the 2024 general elections. You're seeing incredibly high participation, nearly 80% in Tripura, over 77% in West Bengal, across this vast and incredibly diverse nation. This, right here, is the modern idea of India in action. But building a nation isn't just about politics. It's also a cultural project. It involves actively telling a national story. Through initiatives like the Vatasta Festival that celebrates Kashmiri culture, or campaigns like My Soil, My Country, India is consciously weaving its diverse traditions into a shared narrative, both for its own people and for the rest of the world. And this modern nation, well, it's being built with modern tools. It's not just about democracy and culture, it's also about data. This report from Niti Aayog makes it clear how India is using data-driven decision-making to tackle huge challenges like poverty and to speed up its sustainable development goals. Okay, all of this brings us to the final part of our story. Where is this incredible, complex journey heading? What is the vision for the future? Well, the destination actually has a name, Viksit Bharat at 2047. This is the official national ambition, the goal to transform India into a developed nation by the year 2047, which marks the 100th anniversary of its independence. It's a clear, unifying goal for the future. And this vision rests on some pretty key pillars: growth that is sustainable, empowerment for every single citizen, and building an inclusive society that contributes positively to the world. It connects economic ambition with social progress and global responsibility. So we end up right back where we started, but now with a totally new perspective. We've journeyed from ancient stone carvings and mathematical genius through a freedom struggle fought with soul force, through the deep trauma of partition, and into the building of a modern, data-driven democracy. So the final question? Well, it isn't for me to answer. It's for the future to decide. What will this complex, continuous, and ever-evolving idea of India truly mean when it finally reaches 2047?
Echoes of the past, visions of tomorrow.